Hello and welcome back. Right, I thought I'd just cut to this for a minute because obviously last session we know we would set it going on this, but I've not actually shown much of it. Yeah, I just cut in after the last session when I ended the recording just to see if I was about running out of seeds, and the simple answer to that question is absolutely not. I think that we may well completely. Now I would imagine we're going to do quite well out of this, truthfully. Yeah, I've got a lot of... do you know, you've been wasting wages for absolutely hours. Now, you're the only one that we've never had as successful from that point. So that goes to totally prove my pathfinding wrong. Depends on obviously the implement. I don't know. Right. So then, a field of poplars. Yes, I don't know that. I've never done that on FS22. I can't remember if I have done it. I have planted them on Eidoshoven. The one that got away, I'm calling that Let's Play, because I was convinced by the number on Google that it was terrible. But when I went back and actually looked as a viewer, last week it told me that the last video had got 700 viewers. So yeah, I'm a little bit perturbed about that, because obviously I stopped doing that. I actually really enjoyed Eidoshoven very much, apart from the had a few painful moments at the end where I had a straw episode where everything went flinging all over the place, and I've still to this day, I've got the save. I went on it the other day because I was seriously thinking about going back on, and then I thought, as much as you love it, you really did enjoy it, and it was a cracking Let's Play. The bottom line is you've got way too much on. Stone Valley's now, I posted, now there's a story to tell on that. Yeah, I posted a video. In fact, I've done this twice this week, where I've said my time-lapse words and I haven't actually done a time-lapse. Yeah, so I was watching the video myself in editing. It doesn't very often happen, but it has happened twice this week where I've missed a time-lapse. So I've uploaded the video all the way onto YouTube and then realised I've missed a bit. And then, I missed a tree trunk there. Yeah, and then... now, I'm not buying the second one because we're saving up for the thing. I'm not being greedy. I'm well chuffed that we got one of those two, and it's nearly 300 horsepower. So we got 4 fence, including the fence GT. That's fantastic. If it was there in the morning, would I? Yeah, we can't speed time, although we've got to let the poplars crack on. We've got the what I would like to do. Just go back down to the farmyard, and that's a point. Shall we? Yeah, let's just grab the yams, which I've left running. In fact, that is a point. Let's also grab the John Deere. We've repaired it. Yeah. Both of them, actually. I would like to upgrade this so it's got the longer pipe, but it doesn't matter right now. It doesn't. We'll just at the minute set this going, and we'll get all of our tools for the first time ever. Yeah, down into... Yes, it did. Right, yes, let's also... Yes, this will probably take all of that fuel, if I'm honest, because this is a bit of a thirsty beast. Oh, yes, I'm also going to buy a... Oh, no, actually, that's quite good. Excellent. Right, let's go. Let's let that follow. Yeah, then I'm going to take us down once I've run these to our fields. Or our, no, it is our fields that I'm going to take us to. Now then, let's make sure he's following, because sometimes they are absolutely awful. Now, I didn't do that. You're following, and that didn't do that at all. You're just wrecking the fuel. I definitely didn't do that. No, nor that. I didn't do a wheelie. It is funny to watch, though. I've got to be honest. There is entertainment value in the pathfinding of the vehicles. Yeah. Oh my life. It's not impressive, though. The skill level of the driver is... Oh my life. Absolutely terrible. Yeah. I can't watch this anymore, Andy. You are absolutely fired. I'm sorry, but that was just pathetic. I love the speed of this. This is as fast as a tractor. You know, quite a 26 miles, or is that 25 miles an hour? It's fast. Let's try that again, Andy. Yeah, and hopefully it's not Andy. Or is it? Oh my life. Let's just... Please. Let's just... Yeah, I'm just going straight ahead. Nothing special. Yeah. No funny twiddles. No wheelies. Just plain... Yeah, you know, like I'm here. Seriously. I don't know that they've even passed the test. I seriously do wonder if they have. It's worrying, the skill level of these. Now obviously some of these workers are, yeah, I've got to be careful now not to get caught by my own story. Some of these workers are just normal workers, and some are my family. Farmer Girl is one of my nieces, yes, when she pops, and so is Flip Flop Lady, yeah. Oh, okay, follow a start. Well, you've Gordon Bennett. How rubbish. You must have made it at least 20 feet, maybe 30. I'm looking forward to using this. Now, I wonder if a worker can use this, with this being... Yeah. But I would imagine we shall harvest those poplars very quickly. I don't even know how good the payout is for poplars, or if we can use it in any of our productions, is the word I'm looking for. Yes, now have I placed a toolbox here? I'm not sure if I have yet. Right, yes, put this by the tree. Right, so then, how is Poplar Lady doing? Elizabeth? Yes, this young lady here, whose real name isn't Elizabeth because I haven't yet got her Star Wars name injected into the system, one could say. Yes, she is one of the nieces. Absolutely. One of the family that is going to take over the farm when we hand over the reins. Absolutely. So, I would say this is going to take a while. Shall I time-lapse this? Is there anything else I can do? That is the point. What can we do whilst Farmer Girl, as I call her, is... Yeah, we've got everything down there. We're trying to get rid of that BGA, but we can't at present. Let's have a look. Let's switch this off. We can't. Now that is the point, actually. We could sell the slurry yard. We could grab the digestate and put it in this, because there's not going to be an awful lot for that 60 odd tons in there. And then when we've done that, we can literally... Yeah, there's 58 tons, nearly 59 tons. So let's get rid of the slurry yard. No, that's not how you get rid of the slurry yard. It's like this. It is. Hessian, have I completely emptied that? Let's have a look. I don't want to be getting rid of products if it has got anything. I don't mind if it's a tiny little tad. No, way too much there. Way too much. So we do need a trailer, and we need another tractor to come and get these 2 implements, and it does need to be 2 draggers. Or it could be the low loader. That is a job. Let us go and get the low loader. That is at least something we can do. Right, we need a tractor. You will do nicely your maiden voyage. Or is this actually the right one? Yes, it is. No, it's not your maiden voyage. You actually bought a plough and the seeder up, didn't you, already? You've certainly proved your muscles in a tractor sort of way. Yes, I've done most of my Let's Plays. I've done a Hobo Solo, and boy was that stupendous. Now then, yeah, it was absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, I knew I was going to do well, but I didn't know I was going to do that well. I won't spoil it for anybody who wants to watch. It really is worth watching. It truly is. But of course, if you don't follow the Let's Play anyway, then yeah, you won't be interested, and I won't spoil it. So I should leave it at that. Right, we do need a tractor. Or yeah, we do need at least one tractor. We could follow and stick the implements on like this. I think. Well, I suppose we only need to really put one implement on. Thinking about it. Right. Okay. Send you. Yeah, we've grabbed all of the straw, so obviously can't sell the field until we've literally sold everything. So we need 250,000 for our new BGA. We're not going to quite do it, but we might do it by the end of the day with our Audi tickles from our original BGA. Oh, this is a hill. Yeah, we're going to do this ourselves. We're not going to give this to a worker. Yeah, because obviously we're planting poplars, the biggest job of this session, and we have cleared the straw, and we are gradually dismantling our previous farmyard and moving our base of operations over to our new farmyard. But we do need to get some, yeah, we need to grab the silage and the grass out the Hessian, so we're not wasting that. I know when I removed the silo I did get rid of about 3 tons of seeds, but yeah, it is bad. I don't like doing things like that. We could always, because obviously you wouldn't really do that, it's only game mechanics that do that. If I ever wanted to call up 3 tons of seed I would, but it's not, it really isn't important. Thing we have is the milk tanker. I suppose actually, which is going to be the easiest to stick on? That's what I want to know. I'd say this, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I've not found any easy backing onto one of these yet, ever. Not yet. Rombos was an absolute nightmare doing this. Ooh, see, I was on the... Yeah, I just don't get it. They're not wide enough. Does this have extensions? See, I'm not that far out that that should fall off. And that is, I mean, that is as straight as you can get it, and I'm nearly off that side. Compensate. It's funny how long these are, and yet they're not as long as you think they are. Right. Fantastic. Push thing. Right, let's send you. Imagine, no, we can do a follow. Actually, it'd be better. So the last 2 things to do on here. We've got obviously some seeds as well, but yeah, I can't wait to put our animals down. That is the next thing after we've done our moving our base of operations. Is we have got a lot of silage to cash in, so it is actually slowing us down a bit now, but that's nothing else. There's that one pallet, which if I had to lose it and buy another one, it's not the end of the world. I think for a few minutes we're going to literally go... No, actually we've still got work to do, haven't we? We have, that is true. I was going to say we'll go watch the poplar, but we won't. We've got still plenty of work to do. We've got to grab everything out of this. We may as well. This session is moving the yard. It is, simple as. It's an important aspect. We're moving our base of operations back to the family home. Yeah, which is obviously is in a state of being rebuilding, but yeah, nevertheless, we have taken up the mantle of our family home. We need to build the house and everything, but we need to first of all establish the business. Yes. We will in time need obviously, that isn't a proper harvester. I mean, I have got the Dominator, I don't mean it in that way, but I mean, obviously on this map the fields are big, so we will need a bigger harvester, is my point. That was okay for fields 5 and 6, but no, it was only... Well, or we get another Dominator. Yeah, 2 Dominators wouldn't be bad, but we shall see if the sales are ever good to us with a harvester. Right. I love the size of the headlands on this field, it is amazing. Thank you very much, young man. Stick this over here, out of the way a little. Don't think I've ever used one of these. I've owned them. I owned one on No Man's Land, quite near the end of that actually Let's Play, and never used it. I've owned it on this one. How are we doing? Right, smashing. So we need to grab... Yeah, we need the backs. Now then. No, you're down there. We really need the TLX. No, not really. We can use the... Yeah, we can actually, thinking about it. We can use the cab over. Yeah. Did we soup the engine up on this? I can't remember. I think we did, but... Now then, the backs for this... On here. I don't think we need the back. Now then, we do need to grab all that silage in though. That back, the other one here. Do we need... no, actually it could be useful, that's true. We've got grass and I think we've got some straw or something else in it, so do you know, it will be useful. Smash it. Let's go grab that. Yeah, well, I've got to be honest, since we started and broke that monster of a debt, I think we've come a long way. Yes, we have. We've ducked and dived. We have owned Field 15 and now we've sold it to buy 16, the family home back. So we are making great strides on making a business that is to be proud of for the family, truly. It's quite appropriate that the family is replanting the poplar fields as we speak. Part of the family, yes, absolutely, and that the workers are truly, helping in a massive way to build what will become their legacy. Obviously, they don't know that yet. No, that's a secret between us. Right. Yes, I'm trying. My last session was about an hour. I'm hoping that this is not going to be a monster as well. But I am going to. This one is going to be. The finishing of the poplar field is going to decide, so it may be, I've always said that is sometimes you've got to be driven by the jobs themselves, sometimes. So this is the main thing of this is we're moving from this to that, and I've done it sooner than I thought, because I thought, in editing, I thought you can still do that, you can, you're going to take a bit of a hit on the price of that, but then I also thought, well obviously you're gaining the fence that you want as well, so come on. It's a win-win. Now then, we need to see which there's more of. Grass and a little bit of silage. I know what we can do. Yes. Let's stick. Is there going to be any room for a little bit of silage? We need 6 tons of silage. It's nearly... that's... Can we get that in? So that the... Oh, no, that can't... It can't do it. Oh, I don't know, is that... I think that's a grain one, again. I may have brought it over here for no reason. We shall see. house gone down a little? Oh, lucky. Smash it. Let's try. Can't remember if this does. I know the grain tipper doesn't. That really is just grains and the traditional. Yeah. Excellent. Yes, I shall be sad to see this go, but I am looking forward to using the bigger brother of this BGA. Yes, I am very, very excited. I've read its statistics, and it's well. I was blown away when I first used this. I think it was on the old Stream Farm? It was about the time when that Let's Play finished, when I killed it dead by moving the farmyard, which is a lesson I have hopefully learned since that time. Now we need to browse. No, I don't think we're going to do it. This is too long. Right. We will. Oh, excellent. I think we've got a ton left. Ooh, less than a ton. 308. Do you know, 318 litres? I know it's a little, but yeah, we can live with it. We can. If it means dismantling and moving closer to getting our bigger BGA, then I'm willing to sacrifice 318 litres. That's not bad. Which is funny because I did say 6 tonnes and I was slightly under 5,700, so I was actually right, which is quite unusual for me to be that right. Right, so all we need left to do now is just, when that's finished at tea time, getting rid of all of that, we shall move the digestate, grab it out, bring it across, and we shall hopefully, maybe by morning, that's the point, there's no more tick-ups now. Oh no, there are until that's, we might do the tick-ups till morning if, wow, they're struggling. I don't think I've upgraded the engine on this. Because that is really struggling. Wow, I think I did. I think it cost a lot to upgrade it completely, the big one, and I didn't have the money. I think I did it the medium one. Either that or I couldn't upgrade it to the big one. I think that might have been true. I think I could only do it to the second size. Yeah, I think it's sort of like 400 or 500 now. I can check in a minute. Wow. Now this one's sticking in the new production, not the Hessian. In fact, we could actually shift the grass. That is true. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to time-lapse this because this is going to be a bit boring until the end of this session. What I'm going to do is I'm going to literally shift the grass from, well, not all of it, but I'm going to just leave a couple of 2 or 3 months worth, which is 360 tonnes. There's 1.5 million in that. The Omatana one, so we'll shift an awful lot, 12 loads into the other one because it does double the cycles a month. It is a monster. So I am going to say my words, that's what we're going to do, and we shall end the session when the field of poplars is finally planted. We'll have a quick look though, but all in the time lapse. So I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and girls on the other side. Right, that is us done. Apart from that patch there, I don't know. Yes, that's cracking, it really is. Amazing. Right, I would like to speed time up so that we can get the BGA sorted out, the old one. Yeah, get all digest states done, and yeah, so just leave this here. Yeah, we've done all that we... Yeah, I just want to tidy this up, otherwise it's messy. It is going to be a little bit longer than, you know, the other sessions have been, and I do realise I've got the bale pusher there. I have at some point I'm going to have to go and fetch that because it is very useful. It really is. Right, okay, so let's speed time up to go to 6-ish or something like that. We can watch the silage go down in the hopper, and then we'll literally grab all of the digestate out. Obviously we can't sell it at the slurry yard because the slurry yard no longer exists, but yes, we can in fact, yeah, we can wait till that's completely empty, even if it's later than 6, and yeah, we can. 27 tons. Yeah, this is to the end. We've got to really. It's going to be, I think, yeah, getting on actually. Looking at that, it's going to be dark. Let's switch the torch on. Ready, because this is going to be. Oh no, it's catching up now. That's not bad. Electric charge gone. All we've got is digestate. Smashing. Excellent. Let's get that done. Grab that out. And we shall sell both the field and this, because with this is the last place that we've got on this land. Yeah, a very sad day in a way, because this is, yeah, where we came in. We've just got a couple of implements, the bale pusher and that there as well, the pallets. But yeah, right, let's get this done. Yes, I should be sad to see you go, but we are going to, yeah, invest in your bigger brother. We are. Right, so then, fields. Field 5. Sell. 90,446. Ooh. We can do it. Excellent, right. In fact, we're going to try, yeah, let's switch some lights on though. Oh no, indicate. I always do that with my indicators. Right, yeah, we're going to drive it over. We are, because I don't want to risk any workers doing silly things. So we shall take this over to the field, and we shall sleep till morning. I think we will. Yeah, not for the tick-up because there isn't going to be one. No, we're there. In fact, you know, that is a point. You know, it isn't a bad thing. We've got the money to place that, to place it. I'm not yeah. But we're not going to put anything in it. But I think next session that is what we'll be doing. So we shall stick that down and have a brief look. Being as we've actually done it. I'd forgotten how much that field was worth. Whoa. Wow. Do you know, I have got to slow down around these corners. I'm such a leery driver. On this, I might add. Yeah. Right, smashing. Right, let's see. Is there enough light for us to... of course, I've left something in the way. Of course I have. Every single time. Will I never learn? It's like I've got a crossed wire in my head where it comes to that. Every single time. Well, I did it that time, but yeah. Right, let's shift you out of the way, and we shall. We do need to leave a bit of room, though. I don't want to get this. Plenty of room there. I did actually do that quite well. I was quite pleased with that. Right, let's stick this BGA down, and let's hope that it's not going to cost an absolute, yeah, fortune to do this. I do think Disturb Simulations. Ah, yes, and it's those that have done the dairy mod as well. I wouldn't mind looking at that at one point. this is true. Where do we need... Ah, so that's the hopper. Ooh, wow. Yeah, this is a tad bigger. I think we need to move a little bit more. May also eat into the field a slightly amount. Right, yeah, we need to shift some of these mowers. Do you know, I think we're going to do that next time. I think that is going to be the session. Yeah, just getting that going, filling it all up and getting all the silage in. I think we've done enough. We have planted our poplars. We have. Yeah, oh, that is a point. What do we need to do? Ah, did we not nitrogen then? I thought when you ripped up something like grass, it was supposed to nitrogen. But then that is a funny mod, the poplar one, so maybe it doesn't work normally. Maybe it doesn't. Right, that is where we're going to leave it. Yeah, I am well impressed. We are partially moved across. Yeah, we've sold a lot. We've got enough to sink straight back into the bigger biogas. What should we see? Because I tell you what, yeah, the one thing I would like to do, this I'll share my plans, I shall, because this is what I'd like to place. I'd like to go large with our cows. So we need to, it's very cheap, but it's very large. Yeah, it is the Brazilian cow barn, and it is a monster. Although it doesn't seem to look a monster here. Right, it's so big though you can't actually get it. That's maximum out. Now then, everything we need is on this side. So yeah, you can see how big the field is. It is monstrous. Yeah, that takes up so much. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I'm not going to place it now, but that is going to take an awful lot of the yard. I don't think we can fit the biogas in as well as the house and a couple of sheds as well. I'm not forgetting we do need sheds, so yeah, I think the biogas plant, like I originally said, that's all going to have to go up there. Also do want to get the one by the Lorts done again up there, I would imagine. Is not, but again, there is actually quite a lot of land here. The Lorts one is not very large, so I wouldn't mind doing that next to here. Again, it's all about placing productions near to the thing that you... So if we're going to stick our grains and that in here, then it makes good sense that you've not got far to place your production for the bread making and to use that. If you are obviously building your own like we are, it makes sense to actually build your produce, your productions actually close to the thing where you store your goods. So yes, I think that is actually right. I think we'll put the Lorts actually here. We'll still leave the road, but just, so yeah, it's going to be quite narrow. I think we'll leave that here. So there's that to place, but biogas plant first. That is the biggest one. So I am going to go. We'll do that next session. We shall place that. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. We are making great moves. We truly are. And yes, that is the cow thing that I would like to place, and I would like to do it hopefully by the end of the year. I'd like to be very well established, and I'd like to buy 200. It's a 400 cow barn. I'd like to buy 200 straight away, which I think that's 60 grand per 100. So 100, or is it? No, it's not actually. It's 100 grand per 60. That's right. So I need 200 for 120, which is 300 grand, 350 odd grand-ish to buy 200 cows straight away. I would like to do it in one hit so that the births occur. And I think one of the finishing sort of things for this is the fact that that is filled naturally. We put 200 and it grows to 400. One of the finishing things. Obviously the other thing is I want this to be handed back to my aunts and the family with a house built, and obviously all productions that she needs, the family needs, to make this a thriving business when we hand it over. Hush hush. Anyway, yes, I am going to say thank you very much for watching, and I do hope you're going to continue with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.